Hello everyone, I am Monika from IELTS 9 channel. So here I am going to do this reading, Autumn Leaves. Okay, this is reading passage 2 from book 10 and it has 14 to 26 questions. Okay, let's start. Now you can see this reading has been divided into smaller paragraphs with A, B, C and all the things like. Okay, after just having a look at this paragraph, we will directly go to see the questions, what type of questions we have. So first type of question we have, it has 9 paragraphs, of course A to I, and which paragraph contains the following information. So finding the information type of questions we have, write the correct letter A to I from in boxes 14 to 18, means 14 to 18 questions, and not you may use any letter more than once. It means there is a shorty that one letter out of A to I, so it will come twice here for these 5 questions. Okay, second type of question here we have fill in the blanks, means complete the notes with one word only. Okay, from 19 to 22, why believe light screen. So while reading type of questions, if you can just look the main important words from the reading passage, like question answers, like I have noticed light screen hypothesis, so I would be looking vividly also. So yes, sunny. Okay, and the third type of question we have here, see in this reading we have 4 types of question. Third type of question here, true false not given, and the last one is MCQ question. So now it all depends, whatever the question you would be like to do, please do it, go ahead. So but I always try to finish my reading with whatever the passage they have given in the first type of question. Like they have given the first type of question here, finding the information, so I would be finding it from here only. Okay, so my style of attempting IELTS reading is that you can just go for your. Okay, so here let's read the options first and then I would be going to see the paragraphs. Okay, so first we have, first strategy is how to find the following information. Always read that statement twice, understand the meaning of this statement, as well as find out the important keywords. Those important keywords, with the help of that you would be going for the location of this question statement into the reading passage. So here a description must be given, a substance responsible for the red coloration of leaves. Okay, red coloration of leaves, substance, a description must be given about the substance, and that may be important for the red coloration of leaves. Okay, 15th, the reason why trees, reason, they must be talking about some reason, and why trees drop their leaves in autumn. So here our main verb was this substance, and here is drop, and of course on this word we will be looking for reasons. So for the location keyword is red coloration, and here autumn, and of course we will be finding for the reason. So yes, we are not getting the same word in the paragraph. Definitely they must be using in another style, like paraphrasing the full statement into different style. 16th, some evidence to confirm, there must be some proof, and full proof thing must be given about a theory that the purpose of the red leaves, what is that, the purpose of the red leaves they must be talking about. 17th, an explanation of the function of chlorophyll. Yes, explanation of the function of chlorophyll. Yes, this word we will be looking for the location. 18th, a suggestion that the red coloration in leaves could serve as a warning signal. Okay, warning signal we will be looking. A suggestion is something, somebody would be suggesting, would be advising about red coloration in leaves could serve as a warning signal. Okay, now we have read all the 5 options. Let's go to the paragraph. For finding this we will be reading paragraph one by one. So here, okay, so the first reading passage is: one of the most captivating natural events of the year in many areas throughout North America is the turning of leaves in the fall. The colors are magnificent. The question of exactly why some trees turn yellow or orange and others, or is something which has long puzzled scientists. Yes, first we were looking for red coloration. Why word is there, but why some trees turn yellow or orange? Okay, here they are talking about different thing. Why trees drop their leaves in autumn? So in A, according to my view, like no answer is, no options are matching. Let's go to the B. Summer leaves are green because they are full of chlorophyll. Yes, chlorophyll word was there. The molecule that captures sunlight and converts that energy into new building. Okay, chlorophyll, full of chlorophyll, the molecule, okay, this is a molecule that captures, that captures means that captures, this chlorophyll is capturing sunlight and converts that energy into new building materials for the tree. Okay, as fall approaches in the northern hemisphere, the amount of solar energy available declines considerably for many trees. Okay, last line: a chlorophyll is depleted and other colors have been dominated by throughout the summer begin to be revealed. This unmasking explains the autumn colors of yellow and orange, but not brilliant red purples. Okay, so this is a bigger paragraph, of course. Let's read the red coloration of leaves. No, the reason why drops tree their leaves in autumn. Autumn word was there. It means I have to read it again. Some evidence to confirm a theory. Purpose of red leaves. No. Explanation of the function of chlorophyll word was there. We can go for this option. A suggestion that the red coloration in could serve as a warming signal. No. So autumn word was also there. Let's read it from here. First, let's summer leaves are green because they are full of chlorophyll, the molecule that captures sunlight and converts. Okay, here, from here to here, they are talking about chlorophyll. So they are talking chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a molecule that captures sunlight and converts. So this is a thing, this is a function they are just describing about chlorophyll. Okay, and that as fall in northern, the amount of solar energy declines for many trees. Evergreen exception, the best strategy is to abandon photosynthesis until the spring. So rather than maintaining now redundant leaves throughout the winter, leaves, okay, now leaves they are talking throughout the winter, trees saves its precious resources and discards them, but before letting its leaves go, the tree dismantles their chlorophyll molecules and shifts their valuable nitrogen back into okay, yes, but before letting its leaves go, the tree dismantle their chlorophyll molecules. Okay, shifts their valuable nitrogen back into the twigs. And here I think they are talking about throughout the winter, they are talking about, and what they are saying, the reason why trees drop their leaves in autumn. So now it is clear, they are talking about the reason. See, as fall approaches in the northern hemisphere, the amount of solar energy available declines considerably for many trees, evergreen conifers being exception. The best strategy is to abandon photosynthesis. This, so rather than maintaining the whole thing, they are just explaining about why the trees leaves this thing. So we will be just writing it here, B and B. See, when I was doing it first, I am just telling you clearly, I couldn't find this one, and of course I just put wrong thing here. But later on I realized when I got wrong answers, I always try to find out why they have done it, why they have given the another answer. Okay, so but here you can see, chlorophyll, the molecule that captures, means action word is there, and converts, captures sunlight and converts that energy into new building material for the tree. It means they are talking about the functions of chlorophyll. Okay, so B and B. next paragraph is C. So what is C? They are saying the source of the red is widely known. Okay, source of the red. Okay, so here they are talking about red. Source, substance responsible for the red coloration of leaves. A description. I think they are talking about this, but still we have to just find out whether we are wrong or right. The source of red is widely known. It is created by this water soluble plant pigments reflecting the red to blue range of visible spectrum. They belong to a class of sugar based chemical compounds, also known. See, so we can just come to know that they are talking about some substance that is a chemical compound that is known as this and this. So they are responsible for, see, indirectly they have written here, not the direct thing. The source of the red color, red is widely known, it is created by. So here the answer would come C. Now we have left 16th and 17th, 18th. Okay. Now the paragraph D, how we can go about. Some theories about anthracene have argued that they might act as a chemical defense against. See what happened. So when they are finishing the earlier paragraph, they usually starts the last line, same kind of thing in the paragraph. So what happened at that time, student get confused that they are talking about this thing again. They are confused which should be the answer here, this paragraph or this paragraph. So you can read it. Now they are talking about some theories about this have argued that they might act as a chemical defense against attacks by insects, and they might attract fruit eating birds or increase the leaf tolerance to freezing. I have read this word freezing here. Just a minute. Freezing. I don't remember actually where I have just read this, but here in this reading only. So okay, I have just underlined, circled it. So however, there are problems with each of these theories, including the fact that leaves are red for such a relatively short period that the expense outweigh antifungal or active. Okay. Now they are talking about theories, because here theory, some evidence to confirm a theory. Yes, theory word we found it, but here they are saying some evidence to confirm. But here in this paragraph, all the things they are denoting that some theories about have argued. Argument is there. There is no confirmation that they might attract, and however there are problems with each of these theories, including the fact that leaves are red. So I don't consider that is in this D paragraph we will not be finding this D answer. Sorry, 16th answer. Okay. Now let's move on to the E paragraph. Okay. Now what E paragraph is saying, it has also been proposed that trees may reduce vivid red colors to convince herbivores interest that they are healthy, to mount chemical defenses. If insects paid attention to it, they might be prompted to lay there. The flaw in this theory lies in the lack of proof to support. No one has yet ascertained whether more robust trees support. Okay, I don't think so. This is also a answer. So let's read hurriedly. F paragraph. Perhaps the most plausible suggestion as to why leaves would go to the trouble of making this when they are busy packing up for the winter is known as theory. Yes, this was in fill in the blanks notes. So it sounds paradoxical, because the idea behind this light absorbing chemical from tumor. Why does chlorophyll need protection when it is the natural supreme light? Why protect? Tree is breaking down to salvage as much as possible. Okay, let's look at the options. Suggestion, this is left. 14th we have done, 15th we have done, 16th is left, and 18th. Some evidence to confirm a theory about the purpose of the red leaves. Okay, it is not yet come. So 17th we have done. 18th, a suggestion that the red coloration in leaves could serve as a warning signal. So here when I did this reading, I also did not get this one, 18th, but later on I find it. I will tell you where it is. So when you will be reading this H also, now you will find that this is the answer for 18th question, but we are wrong. So here the answer is E. So how it is E, I will tell you. So here they are saying it has been proposed that vivid red color to convince herbivorous insect that they are healthy and would be easily able to mount chemical defense against infestation. If insects paid attention to such advertisement, they might be prompted to lay their eggs on a duller end. So they are saying that this is a warning signal for these insects and all. They are talking about this theory. So our answer is, it is for 18th, it is E. Okay, so now we have left with 16th only. Let's read the 16th for 16th option. Now we have we have read out this F also and G also. Almost, yes, G also we have to read. Chlorophyll through accusatively evolved to capture the energy of sunlight, can sometimes be overwhelmed by it, especially in situations of drought. Moreover, the problem of oversensitivity to light is even more acute in the fall when the leaf is busy preparing for winter. By dismantling its internal machinery, the energy absorbed by molecules of unstable leaf is not immediately channeled. The weakened fall leaf then becomes vulnerable to the highly destructive effects of oxygen created by excited chlorophyll. So no, I don't think so that option is there. Let's read the H option. Even if you had never suspected that what was going on when leaves turn red, okay, there are clues out there. Okay, so now they are talking about reddest, why it happens. So one is straightforward on many trees, the leaves that are the reddest, now we got the clue, are those on the side of the tree which gets most sun. Okay, so now what they are saying, just look at this. A suggestion that the red coloration in leaves, 16, some evidence to confirm a theory about the purpose of red leaves. Yes, so 16th, for 16th, here it is clearly given. One is straightforward, so one theory to confirm. See, there are clues out there. These are the words they are denoting. One theory to confirm. One is straightforward. On many trees, the leaves that are reddest are those on the side of the trees, which all everything they have explained about this thing. You can just read it. Okay, so for 16th we have the purpose of the red leaves. You can just see H. Now we have found the light screen hypothesis. Let's read the question. The most vividly red color leaves are found on the side of tree facing the dash. Vividly, we have come across this word here in the reading. Let's go to leaves are found on the side of the tree facing the dash. Okay, let's find the vividly red color. Okay, vividly vividly I got somewhere. Vividly, you can just find out where we can find a vivid word. Okay, yes, in E, vivid red color to convince herbivorous insects they are healthy and robust would be easily. Okay, but they are talking about some tree and all. Let's read it where they are talking. Yes, we don't need to go like we have found this word. It means light screen hypothesis, the topic of the fill in the blanks. So we have to read somewhere around here, and of course in the lower paragraph also. So here we have found a light screen, the theory known as this red pigment. Yes, they are talking about red pigment is made in autumn leaves to protect this chemical. Too much light. Okay, chlorophyll need protection. Okay, but we want when the tree is breaking it down to salvage as much as possible. Let's read the option again. The most vividly red color leaves means the most red colored leaves are found on the side of the tree facing the dash. Let's find the tree also, na. So the weekend fall leaf they are talking about. We have to find the tree word also. this is the light screen. Okay, it sounds because the idea red pigment is made in autumn leaves to protect chlorophyll the light too much from too much light. Why does chlorophyll need protection? Okay, when the tree is breaking it down, but where it is written from too much light facing they want chlorophyll. Here we are not getting, I am not getting the answer, so we can read further. Although evolved to capture the energy of sunlight, can sometimes be overwhelmed. Okay, can sometimes be overwhelmed by it, especially in situations of drought. Moreover, the problem of light is even more acute when the preparing for winter. Okay, so cap tree, here continuously they must be talking about this. Why protect chlorophyll? Tree is breaking down to salvage as much as possible. Chlorophyll, although executively evolved to capture the energy of sunlight, can sometimes be overwhelmed. Overwhelmed here means like too much. Okay, so here now are the most vividly red colors are found on the side of the tree facing the, yes, tree facing the what? Tree facing the light, more light or sunlight is given. So we can just write here sun, or sun we can just write here facing the sun. They are not talking about light and all. If you are writing according to the paragraph, then sunlight is also given. Sunlight is also right, not a wrong answer. So see, you must have noticed that how difficult was this fill in the blanks also. Second is the dashed surface of leaves contains the most red pigment. Okay, most red pigment, surfaces of leaves. Now we have to just look for the leaves word. Okay, where we can find the leaves word. So they were talking about tree and sometime situation. Leaf is also there. Okay, moreover the problem of dismantling the energy produced by this if it is not channelized. Summer leaf. Okay, now the weakened fall leaf then become vulnerable, oxygen created even if you never suspected this is leaves. Okay, yes, when leaves turn red, there are clues out there. Straight many trees leaves that are the reddest, yes, they are talking about reddest thing, are those on the side of the tree. Okay, which gets most sun. See, here also we get the point, most sun. Only sun is there. Yes, from here we could find the first one answer. Not only that, but the red is brighter on the upper side of the leaf. Okay, side they are talking about leaf or leaves, so answer we will be putting here upper side of the leaf. So see, you have to just match the words also as well as the meaning also. So here I can just write here upper. So next is red leaves are most abundant when daytime weather conditions are dash and dash. Abundant, red leaves are most abundant when daytime weather conditions. Okay, till here we have already read out everything. Okay, so next after that line where we have found the second one, third one definitely because we have left only this much. It has also been recognized for decades as best conditions for intense red color. Intense red color means most red color are dry, sunny and cool nights. Yes, sunny days is also given over and we can just put here dry answer. Okay, so what, yes, weather conditions are sunny, it is already given, so we can just write here dry. Okay, the next one is the intensity of the red color of leaves increases as you go further. Okay, what is that? Okay, so and finally trees such as maples usually get much redder the more north you travel in the northern hemisphere. Okay, you travel in the northern hemisphere, it's colder, they are more stressed. Okay, their chlorophyll is more sensitive and it needs more sunblock. So what they are telling, the redder the more north you travel. Okay, yes, no, north would be you go further north. The intensity of the red color of leaves increases as you go further. See, it is clearly written over here. And finally, trees such as maples usually get much redder the more north you travel. Redder the more north. More north, much redder means high intensity of red color. The more north you travel in the northern hemisphere. Okay, so the answer here is north. Now, next type of question we have is true false not given. So now here they are talking, it is, so for true false, it is always important to read the question statement twice or thrice. Now they are saying it is likely that the red pigments help to protect the leaf from freezing temperature. Yes, I was just at that time I was telling that I have read this word, freezing temperatures. So here in the paragraph, yes, in the paragraph D, I had just marked it here. They are talking about freezing. So what they are talking? It is likely that the red pigments help to protect the leaf from freezing temperatures. Okay. So what we can get, let's find it. Some theories have argued that they might act as a chemical defense against defense against attacks by insects or fungus, and they might attract fruit eating birds or increase a leaf's tolerance to freezing. So means here they are talking about something different. That chemical, this chemical they are talking about, this is saved by insects. They might attract fruit eating birds or increase a leaf's tolerance to freezing. Yes, they are increasing leaf's tolerance to freezing, but here they are saying red pigments help to protect the leaf from freezing temperatures. So this is not properly matching. So here again just read it. Here is freezing. Some theories about this have argued that they might, it is not confirmed. They might. Okay. Here it is given, it is likely that the red pigments help to protect the leaf. Help, it is not help. It is not properly 100% help. They are talking, in the paragraph it is given might. So our answer is false. It is not matching. Okay. So 24th is the light screen hypothesis would initially seem to contradict what is known about chlorophyll. Now this we know where it is. This word is in, this word is in this paragraph. I will just show it to you. Yes, here in this. See, find for when you attempt finding the information in the starting of the passage, it is very useful to find other types of questions. Already we know the locations of questions. So what they are saying, winter theory, let's read the question. The light screen hypothesis would initially seem to contradict. Okay, this theory is just looking, they initially seem to contradict what is known about chlorophyll. Okay, so they are saying that this theory is contradicting. Let's read it. Why leaves would go trouble of making this when they are busy packing off for the winter is this theory. It sounds paradoxical. See, if you know the meaning of this word, then it is okay. Then you can find the answer within a second. If you don't know the meaning of this word, it's okay. You can just read 2-3 lines again, full sentence, because the idea behind this hypothesis is that the red pigment is made in autumn leaves to protect chlorophyll, the light absorbing chemical, from too much light. So what the statement is saying, would initially seem to contradict. So this is true. Contradicts, paradoxical here means contradict. Okay, then so fine. 25th, leaves which turn colors other than red means red, yellow and orange they are talking about. Other than red are more likely to be damaged by sunlight. Okay, other than red. So of course fill in the blanks. Still here we have got this in F paragraph. Short we will be looking for next true false in the further paragraphs, but where they are talking about sun damage, I haven't read this. To capture this situation, leaf is busy. Other than red colors, reddest are those on side. What they are match only these. Of course, without any saying colder, the sunblock, what is other than red color, we can orange. Okay, simply reveal their orange and yellow colors. Why some trees resort to producing red pigments while others don't? When simply did. Okay, so without any thinking, here you can just put not given. And of course we have read out the whole paragraph. We couldn't find this kind of things damaged by sunlight. Okay, so next is last question is 26. Correct, choose the correct letter A, B, C or D. So write the correct letter in box 26 on your answer sheet. So for which of the following questions does the writer offer an explanation? Why conifers remain green in winter? No. How leaves turn orange and yellow in autumn? Yes, this was just discussing. Let's find it. How herbivores insects choose which? Only in one paragraph they were talking about this. Why anthonyms are restricted to certain areas? This is also wrong. So let's find it. Even yes, we haven't find any answer from I and A paragraph, so we can find this word also. Reveal orange or yellow hues. Okay, what is still not fully understood, however, is why resort to producing red pigments. Don't bother and simply reveal. Okay, this also. And let's read the A paragraph also. Just a moment. One of the most captivating natural events of the year. Always I will tell you, for MCQs always find those paragraphs where you didn't find any answer. I'm sure that answer you would get for MCQs. So one of the most captivating natural events of the year in many areas. Leaves in the fall. The colors are magnificent. Okay, turns yellow or orange. Why? But the question of exactly why some trees turn yellow and others red or purple is something which has long puzzled scientists. See, does the writer offer an explanation? So whole paragraph is about B. And again, one more thing I would like to tell you. So here in B paragraph also they are talking about yellow and orange color. So it's better to find first of all those paragraph. Just look for the paragraph where we couldn't find answer, as well as you can find the thing, you can just guess out. So the whole passage was talking about these leaves and all. Here also they are talking, this unmasking explains the autumn colors of yellow and orange, but not brilliant reds and this. So our answer is B. So in this way we have finished this autumn leaves. So hopefully this video would help you in future. Thank you so much.